Today I want to talk about creating and conceptualizing your own religion. It might sound a little weird, but I think it's very unique. And it goes along with what you, as a unique individual, has to share with the world. And I feel like everyone's ideas are going to be a little different. And if we can start to share and take ideas from other people and share ours at the same time, we can co-create and build a new utopia called life. So, too many times nowadays do I see religions getting caught up on the rules, the contracts, and just complete sacrifice for uh, for a lack of better words, that distract you. So religions have distractions, and they slow down the real true essence and spirituality of it. And I feel like that's a problem nowadays, because now we're trying to force people into religions and tell them this is right and this is wrong. And do we really even know that? Are we concrete in evidence? Do we really know there's a heaven or a hell? These are the questions that I ask myself, and these are the questions that really push me on to expand and question my religion and my spirituality. Now, I was raised Lutheran, and I always had an issue with church. I just hated church. I was very fortunate that I had a very, very good friend that I made at church, and we ended up being best friends, inseparable for roughly 10, 15 years until we graduated high school. But if it wasn't for religion and that church that we had youth group in and with, I would have never met him. So there are great things a religion and church can do, and it's all about the community. However, I personally didn't believe in a lot of things. I questioned a lot of things that they were forcing me to think that was right. And I don't like when people tell me this is how it is, because I've always been a right-minded person. I've always been thinking abstract and really creativity. But what they told me is that you have to do good things in this life so you can go to heaven, and or if you don't do anything good, you go to hell. And that didn't make any sense to me, and I didn't understand why, if the actions that I take today will expand and echo onto my afterlife in heaven or hell. And the reason why I never believed that, and I had a hard time constructing it, because I could never really get out of the present moment, other than worry, some fear, and just other emotions. But I was never really able to conceptualize heaven, because I always had this intuition that heaven is what you make it, and heaven is truly on this earth, in this present. So instead of having heaven in the afterlife, I sort of think, why can't I have heaven right now in the present? And I began to understand that it's a decision. If you're going to do good things, you're going to have good consequences. If you're going to do bad things, you're going to have bad consequences. Whether it catches up with you in this life or the next. And I believe that all religions have the right ideas. They all teach the core principle things. However, a lot of the a lot of the solutions and the answers may be a little different. And that's why I'm creating this video, because I feel like you should go out and expand your own spirituality and create a set of principles that you want to live off of, and really start to learn who you really are, and who this universal you really is. Alright, so now that I kind of give you a background of what religious practices kind of undertake and kind of focus on, I want to give you some ideas to maybe potentially create your own set of beliefs in your own religions. So the first thing that I can suggest is to figure out your values. What is right and what is wrong to you. Realize what makes you feel good and what situations you would like yourself to be in. Another one is to find your why power. What makes you ignite? What makes you want to go, go, go? What makes you feel good about life and excited about life? Is it a family? Is it a relationship issue? Is it a prosperity reason? Like, your why is your powerhouse. It's your energy, your external energy that you can absorb and kind of transfer through you, so you can work and eventually achieve those goals. And from my mentor, he always tells me, you got to find your why, because your why is your power. So another tip that I want to give you is to fix your morals and work on your morals. Know what feels good and know what doesn't. Intuitively, you will know what's right and what you know what's wrong. We always have a gut feeling on things, and if we have that feeling like maybe this is a bad decision, it's probably a bad decision. And I really encourage you to figure out what those morals are and how you can use those morals to achieve the most efficient, happy person there is, and that's you. So one thing that I really want to focus on, and I really encourage everyone to create, is a daily ritual of gratitude, of love, and of visualization. See, I believe that religion and spirituality should be a daily discipline. It's something that we should do every single day of our lives. And I encourage everyone to really focus on that and really expand themselves to look at the things they're grateful for. Find the people who they love and to start visualizing their dreams. If you can start doing this every day, you're going to become more and more creative and more in tune with yourself and your surroundings and who you love. And it's not this once a week sort of deal. It's not this wait till Sunday and then I'll be a good person. No, it's a be a good person all the time and really have that integrity and really have that abundance in your heart. And that's my other topic I want to talk about is your religion should have some core principles, and I believe the power of the moment is crucial. I believe the idea of abundance and how you are an infinite being that is truly abundant in the core, just like everything else in this universe. Another one is love. We want to love one another so we can have love. We want to love ourselves so we can share it. And I feel like the idea of peace and love is what makes the world go round, even though it might not seem like that all the time with all the crazy commotions going on. But the powerhouse, just like your why, is the things that you love and what you would do anything for. And the last one, the final principle that all religions should be working with is idea of co-creating and coinciding, and realize that we all coexist together. If that wasn't there, this wouldn't be there either. You have to realize that our universe works in polarity. We have a yes and we have a no. You have to realize that without one another, we can't have another. We can't have us. We can't have the core. So you have to realize that once we connect with each other, that's when we truly have power and we truly can attract and manifest our abundance that we've always had. And it's super crucial that abundance is the core of coexisting with each other, because that is our true essence. We're all working on the same plan, yet we all have abundance in our hearts. So if we can start having abundance within ourselves and we can share it with someone else, it's going to domino effect and start expressing a new sense of love and a new sense of faith and a new sense of just intellectual connectiveness. And that's what I want religion to really do, is to connect everyone on a level of just respect and love for one another. I think it's super important that we do have that for all beings in every walk on this earth, so we can be one and we can share one. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you like this video. I encourage you to create your own religion. Mine is Quinn Buddhism. I kind of thought it was funny because it rhymes with Zen Buddhism, and that's what a lot of my teachings has come from, is Zen Buddhism, and how it's very abstract. You can't really focus on it too much, because then you're going to get distracted with too much meaning and too much reason, and there really isn't a reason for anything unless you give it one. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you later. Thanks, guys.